Hi, I'm Joanna, and I'll be talking about the 1920s. The 1920s, also known as the Roaring Twenties, were a jubilant and sensational time. The war had just ended in 1918, the economy was booming, and the country was celebrating. World War I caused an increase in factory work and demand for workers, providing more jobs and income. New luxuries also became available, such as cars, televisions, irons, refrigerators, and much more, causing an increase in free time, which most Americans spent partying. But this is the Prohibition era. Alcohol production, consumption, and sale became illegal in 1919, when the 18th Amendment was passed. When things became illegal, people find ways to get it. The most popular places to get alcohol were speakeasies. A speakeasy is an establishment that sells illegal alcohol. As you can see in this clip from Bugsy Malone, speakeasies are a room hidden behind walls in public establishments where people go to drink, eat, and watch the show.
A nice guy. A little too popular with the broads for my liking, but a nice guy. An Italian mother, an Irish father. He naturally grown up a little confused. Kinda mixed up. Oh, by the ways, I nearly forgot. My name's Sam. Fat Sam on account of my physique. I ain't no dumb bum. And between yous and me, this ain't no bookstore. This is my place. Fat Sam's Grand Slam. Best joint in town. Hi, Jelly. Hi, Bub.
The 1920s was a time of nativism. As more and more immigrants entered the U.S., the American-born citizens felt that the immigrants were taking all their job opportunities and didn't have the right to be here. So this causes that group from the post-Civil War time you may know as the KKK to rise to power again, not only focusing their efforts on the African Americans but the immigrants as well. As a result, in 1921, President Harding signed the Emergency Quota Act, allowing an annual limit of 3% of each ethnic group to enter the U.S. Though immigrants weren't the only group having trouble in the U.S. as the war ended. Women were finding they enjoyed working in the factories because it gave them a sense of purpose. So women hiked up their hoes and went to work, changing their role in society from simple housewives to working hard to help support their households. Although working the same jobs as men, women were paid a large sum less than men. The 1920s had so many values and lifestyle changes. With women's roles and views changing, so did science and societies, leading up to Scope's trial. In 1925, John T. Scope taught his biology class about human evolution, going against the Tennessee law of teaching evolution because it went against the church's belief in the creation. After 8 days, John Scope was found guilty, although later the case was repealed. But women were on the rise to self-confidence and courage, not only changing what they wanted to do, but what they wore with the entrance of the flapper. The flapper personified the freedom that women felt during this time of fun. Say goodbye to corsets and long, beautiful hair. The flapper look included bobbed hair, lots of makeup, and short sleeveless dresses covered in tassels that flapped around when they danced, hence the name flapper. Women who embodied the flapper look loved to smoke, dance, drink, and basically destroyed the look/values of women from the 19th century. Like example of what women looked like in the 20s, for those who weren't just flappers, but they had usually bobbed hair, and this is called a pin curl. Basically, you take your hair and you wrap, and you stick bobby pins through it, so it's like a pin. So it looks kind of cool. And they had these cute little hats.
Anybody will soon walk through that door. Fat Sam, Grand Slam, speak easy. Always able to find you